Hi, good people. My name is Abel Nazan. Married like 4 or 5 years ago. I have two kids now, Angel and Jewel. Yeah,
Today we're going to talk about self-respect.
yeah.
So let me ask you, how was your teenagehood in terms of self-respect?
Wow. That one takes me so much way back. So my teenage life, well, a lot of people do not really get to know much of their teenagehood after they have grown because it comes very fast, maybe in a wave. So things happen so fast. So, but for me, my teenagehood, I would say I was so much restricted because my mother was this iron lady because I've been raised with a single mother. So she's this iron lady woman that maybe you cannot really relate to
A
female friends.
girl.
Yeah, so I was more of reserved. I came to know much of my other relationships with other ladies or maybe girls in my late teens.
You're 18, meaning 19.
No, 17, 18, there.
But it was this friendship like you're not dating as a teenager, or were you dating as a teenager, or you're not dating as a teenager, or you.
Well, for now, I would say I wouldn't say I was dating because I've been like enlightened, so I know I was not dating. What I would
This
say
way.
is maybe orientation, because when you're a teen, you cannot say you're dating because you don't know what
What
you're
is.
doing. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. All these things you come to know much later that maybe you're getting curious, you are naive. So for that say, I wouldn't say I was dating. I would say I was getting oriented to something that,
Curious about something.
yeah, that I didn't know that I was really dating because I used to have a lot of girlfriends.
Or you had
Ah,
self-respect while you were a teenager. Can we say that?
no, no, man, I cannot say that because
Alright.
the reason why I wouldn't say that is because we used to have this clique of guys. In every school or in every setup, you always have a hood. In this hood, you have boys and girls, and you always come out in particular timings. Like in our hood, we used to have like 4 or 5 guys of us. We used to wait for around 4 or 5 p.m. in the evening. That is the time when we know a lot of girls will be sent to the market or to the shop to go fetch some stuff. So we will stand by the road and we'll be whistling to girls, and whoever, like what we say,
Whoever will like look back or whoever will accept
yeah, you
whatever.
fall for
Yeah.
that person and then you follow them. When you follow them through, you like go in a path where maybe there are no people seeing you. uh, well, you wouldn't say that uh, you're doing some stuff, but you are being tempted to touch her, getting to know how does it feel to touch this place. Yeah, so I wouldn't say I was having that respect.
So, do you think you'll have, now that you're a better person, now that you've grown,
Yeah, yeah,
how do you think you'll have implemented self respect at that particular time? Like, because definitely now you know whatever you're doing was not right.
yeah, yeah,
So, what can you tell a teenage boy
yeah.
who is so hyper? Yeah, I'm seeing like a super lady there, a pretty lady who's spicy.
Yeah,
There's like a pretty lady in Form 2 that I'm really, really, really have a
ah,
crush on. What should you tell a teenage boy? Because sometimes I can say,
yeah,
we have this thing about girl child empowerment.
yeah,
Everyone is working towards empowering a girl
yeah,
child,
yeah, yeah,
right?
for sure, for sure.
But I think there's this aspect of boy child that you're really ignoring, or
Yeah.
I can say, I don't know, what can you tell a boy child in that stage?
Well, for boys, man. But in my case, if I put myself in their shoes, that time, I would say, most of the parents, especially women, are left to teach a boy how to be a man. That is where the problems start come in, because this mama will never be telling you not to touch girls, not to do this and that, or maybe there are those who will tell you, but there are those deep stuff that a mother will not tell a boy, that these are the extremes, this is where you can go, this is where you cannot go. There are those women who can do that, like my mother did that, but let us take it in a scenario where this boy uh, is raised with a single mother. This single mother is always up and down looking for stuff to
Something to
feed them.
feed them.
Yeah, so this boy is left to maybe, I don't know, maybe get to know what to do out there. So he's being self-taught, or he's being taught by peers. So he'll end up doing stuff that maybe is not in line.
With, it- with
Yeah,
what, like with good integrity, you
yeah,
can
with
say
good
that.
integrity. So for my case, that what I'll tell them is it starts with the parents, definitely, because there's a saying that I always say, uh, you are your child's best teacher, or you are your child's best model.
Yeah.
Like you don't expect anyone else to model your child to model if it's not you. So a boy, like, let me put myself in that shoe. Like, I would wish, like, I would have loved my dad to be there to tell me, you know what, you have been in this age, you're in this age, so there are things that you are changing, like your voice is changing, your chest is broadening, like you're having a lot of muscles. So these things are not to harm you, they are just life changes that you can undergo, and you can finish them without hurting yourself, one, and without hurting others, and others in this case, women.
Yeah.
Because in this teenage phase, it's where you find a lot of boys wanting to experiment, because there are things that you want to do, not because you know them, but because, one, you want to experiment, two, because you're growing so fast, so you want to do things so fast and so quick. The other thing is, your peers are with you, you do a lot of things. That's why you find a lot of teens engaging in a lot of maybe delinquent activities. But you find that now this boy wants to take risks that are not his, but because of the peers that he's hanging around with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because there's a saying, there's somewhere I read that says 90% of who you become
yeah,
is dependent on the relationship you're having either with your guardian or with your parents.
yeah,
And I'll back it up by that verse in the Bible that says, Proverbs, it says, train up a child in the way they should grow,
yeah,
and when they are old, they will not depart from it.
yeah, yeah,
So I think parents nowadays, I don't want to blame parents per se,
yeah,
but I think sometimes we let the world teach our kids. Like, I've provided for you house, where to stay.
yeah,
I've paid for your school fees,
yeah.
education.
I've given you
I've given
food,
you food. What
clothes.
more do you want from me?
Yeah,
What more do you want from me?
you're now a fully
Yeah,
grown child.
exactly.
So
So you'll only come and talk to me, or
yeah,
you'll only have a discussion with me
yeah.
when there's a problem that
Mm-hmm.
has arisen.
Oh yeah, or when you
Yeah.
need something.
Yes. So there's no time that I'll sit down with my toys,
Yeah,
I might sit down with my kids and
yeah,
tell them, by the way, can we have just like a discussion
yeah.
about this topic, about this topic, about this topic?
Uh-huh.
And I think that is also what is affecting kids right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
you're making decisions on your own.
yeah,
Like now the topic of teenage pregnancy,
yeah.
I think parents or guardians or whoever they are, they started talking to their children because of the Makueni thing.
Oh
The
yes.
Makueni, as much as the government is saying it's an outrageous number,
Yeah.
it's a faulty number, kids are not like that pregnant. But this conversation about pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, and abstaining and talking to teenagers started because of that, as a result
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So you wait for something haywire,
yeah.
then you bring
You
your
start.
daughter, your son, you come sit down here.
Yeah,
You see, this is
yeah.
what you're supposed to do.
I
This is what
mean,
you're supposed to do.
maybe to add on that is there's what we call parent-child communication.
Yeah.
Parent-child communication. So, in that regard, there is a structure where you can have a conversation with your child, whether you are there or whether you're not there. These are the things. Sometimes these things we know them and we ignore them. Actually, a lot of parents know what to do, but they just ignore them.
I didn't know about that. Parent-child communication.
Yeah, parent-child communication. So there are things that people know: the who, the what, the where, those kind of questions. They are not only used for strategic visions and all those things, they are also used to monitor your child. So the who, the what, the where, the how. So this is what you do. Your child comes, like maybe wherever he or she is coming from, and you want to know where they're coming from or who they were with. So what you do is use these simple questions.